Hey, Tempo, it's Topher.
Who is this?
Topher Florence from the internet thing.
Oh, right.
I was just calling to see if we could...
Son, you do realize it's like 3 a.m. here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I thought there's a little bit of lag in the planetary time zone.
It's cool. Don't sweat it.
Okay, so could I ask you a couple of questions about,
right.
the game and everything?
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot.
Cool. So how did you get started working for Sega in the first place?
I was an intern on Sega Sonic Arcade. Personal assistant to Ray the Squirrel. Nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Is that right?
And I used to really ham it up on the set, cracking jokes, breakdance and stuff like that. I was a young kid trying to impress the fly honeys, as we called them back then.
Yeah.
So one day these SOJ suits come in.
SOJ?
Sega of Japan.
Oh, okay.
And they see me getting funky fresh on the set, 2 weeks later I signed a contract and I got my own 32X game.
Man, that's some real Hollywood stuff.
Well, I was lucky as hell, you kids, you stay out there, you stay in school, and have something to fall back on.
Can I ask what you thought of the American cover art on the first game?
Oh, what a piece of shit. Can I curse?
Yeah, feel free.
You Americans are always tripping with that cover art. Anything that was the least bit cute or colorful, you always wanted to make all ugly and extreme. You're getting better now, but back then, jeez.
Well, we're still putting the angry eyes on Kirby.
And what a shame. I know Kirby's got a lovely family, 3 kids. Huh. Never seen him get angry in my life.
Well, to kind of get back on track, we're playing the Saturn sequel here, Super Tempo.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really speak Japanese, so I don't really know where you're at.
Which level?
It looks kind of like Bedrock from the Flintstones, except it's got waterfalls made of elf pee.
Oh, okay, so like you're outside the city.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about that set. Every day I had to climb a waterfall. You hear me? Every fucking day. I'd come home soaked in elf piss stinking to high heaven.
You mean they were really...
You better believe it. Before each level, they get shit-faced on elf vodka and just come to set ready to let loose. Do you have any idea how long that crap takes to wash out of a suit?
I really don't.
Man, these new kids don't have to worry about any of that shit. You think Ratchet and Clank would put up with that?
I guess
not.
No,
they wouldn't, because they don't have to. Because we paved the way. And what thanks do I get? I'm talking to some mook on his pretend internet show.
Hey!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm just...
It's alright, man. Just take a breath.
Yeah, look.
Alright.
Well, what's your next question?
Alright. Before this game, did you know how to play the bubble fiddle, or did you learn on set, or...
I learned as a kid.
Really?
My grandfather was classically trained in the bubble violin, and he had this gorgeous instrument, Stradivarius.
Wow.
You're damn right, wow. Perfect condition, 28th century, immaculate craftsmanship. So I'm a dumb kid, right, like 6 years old, watching a Pete Townsend concert. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, from The Who?
Yeah, you kids might know him from CSI. Anyway, Townsend is rocking out on his guitar, so obviously I started rocking out on the Stradivarius.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you see where this is going? Pete smashes his guitar to pieces, and...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so to pay him back, I had to take bubble fiddle lessons for the next 5 years.
That's crazy, man. Can you still play alright?
I do alright for myself, but it's a dying art. I mean, me and a couple of other guys bite the dust and it's over.
Well, how about this? Can I ask you something a little more personal?
Well, you can ask, but I might not answer.
Okay, well, I mean, you and Katie seem to have real chemistry in there. Was there anything going on there?
Was it that obvious? Yeah. Well, Katie was a lovely girl and probably the greatest dancer I ever worked with. Really flexible, if you get my meaning. She was probably just, what would you call it, a proximity infatuation? You work with someone long enough and sparks start to fly.
Yeah.
She really took care of her wings, And what a figure. But she didn't need just the girls you see out now with the thongs hanging out and the human tattoos right above the ass. She was a lady. And that's all I'll say.
Okay. So, I gotta say, you got really kind of an interesting fashion sense in my eyes.
Can you hang on just a minute?
Yeah.
Gloria, can you flip them over? They're not done, we got like 15 minutes. Would you just flip them? I don't care. Well, take yours out. But don't come crying to me when you get E. coli and salmonella from your raw-ass burgers. Fine. Good. Alright, what were we saying?
I was just saying that, you looked pretty styling back in the day, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks.
For sure. But I was just wondering, do the headphones actually serve any purpose outside of just looking good?
Let me tell you something, young blood. Back then, on the streets, if you didn't have the freshest dance moves and the flyest gear, you were likely to get blasted. With bubbles. My homeboy T-Bone, he was a ladybug, man. And if that wasn't hard enough, he couldn't even afford a decent jumpsuit. He walks out of the house one day and it's a drive-by.
Word?
Word up. Soap bubbles right in his eyes. He was hella inconvenienced for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Back then, this is how we did things in the hood.
Damn, that sounds serious, man.
Get damn skipping.
So we were looking at Katie in a super form here. And I was just wondering if when you guys went super, if that was real or just some special effects.
Yeah, no, it's all real.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, man, because I served as creative consultant on this, you know? And made sure that everything worked the same way that it actually does on planet Rhythmia. Well, I had boxing gloves work on Earth.
We just kind of put our hands inside of them and then that's it.
What do you do with them?
Well, we fight each other in a ring. That's what boxing is. What do you think it was?
Pretty weird, man.
Wait, why would you even call it boxing if you don't have...
Y'all are some weird-ass aliens, man.
Okay.
So we almost done, man?
One more question.
Alright.
Why do you think they never gave you a Dreamcast game? Would you be willing to come back for a new sequel if they asked you?
Well, that's really 2 questions, ain't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't slick.
I know.
Well, to answer part 1, I don't know, man. The Dreamcast was cool. And I wish I got a chance to be part of it, but I think it was just kind of mascot fatigue, man. Everybody got sick of talking animals.
You don't think it was Sega mismanagement?
I don't know that business stuff, man, but if they wanted to bring me back, it'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be up for it. I always wanted to try the 3rd dimension, man. What's it like?
It's pretty cool, but it's easier to get dizzy here, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, man, that Z-axis can be a bitch, but well, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Alright, man, well, it was a pleasure. And I'm sorry if I was kind of a jerk.
Joining me today, man. Thanks for everything.
Alright. Bye.
Alright, bye-bye, man. So, that was the man himself, Tempo. A little inside the game information for us. He lives on Rhythmia with his wife, Gloria. And he runs an online casino / adult entertainment site called shaveddungbeetlecoeds.biz. You know, seems like a really nice guy. Coming up next is the boss. We'll split it off here before I go for my limit. And we'll see you next time.